You're our Slayers, we're your voice. This is 798.1 Slay FM. Hey guys, how's it going? We are 798.1 Slay FM, or just Slay FM for short. A brand new idea brought forth to this community by yours truly. Just kidding. I'll give Cookie some credit on this one. We bring to you the first podcast of our group, beginning with a short introduction of ourselves.
What we do is quite simple. We bring new ideas, entertain you, and repeat. Our group works non-stop to create the best content for every single one of you. And we are assured that we won't fail to surprise you. Not only do we provide lots of information regarding our anime and manga fairy tale, we also update you on things you need to know about FTA itself.
Slay FM, if I may, is the first ever podcast group revolving around the anime and manga fairy tale. The whole purpose of our group is to bring new content to FTA by hosting unaltered debates, discussions about FTA's latest news, products, art, and episodes. Best of all, we discuss FT-related content via live interviews instead of the usual blogs and art. The staff members of Slay FM work hard to deliver you all content of excellence and make sure everybody is having an enjoyable and fun time.
Our schedule is posting every other week on Saturdays. This will help us gather more information and updates on fairy tale.
Basically, this week we'll be collecting FTA's current news, and after that's done, then we'll be finding all of Fairy Tale's latest updates from social media sites like Twitter.
Now that the introduction's out of the way, I'll hand the mic over to our news reporter.
Hey there, this is Knightwalker, reporting for 798.1 Slay FM. As you already may know, I will be your reporter for this day, and I'll be going over some of FTA's latest news, so be sure to tune in. Some of the things I'll be talking about will include the newest posts on the featured feed, the leaderboard status, any recruiting groups, and much, much more. But before we get on to the main topic of today, however, we have a big announcement to share with you all. Not long ago, last week in fact, the community reached a whopping 100,000 members. This is a huge number of people who take the time to read, post, make new friends, and enjoy the time they have here on Fairy Tale Mino. We really appreciate it, so thank you. Now, let's move on to our news. First off, we have the leaderboard activity. In top 3 most active last 7 days, we have Deadpool in first place with 5,515 minutes, followed by Satanichia in second place with 4,993 minutes, and Crystal_Dragmill in third place with 4,470 minutes. With the most quiz points on the other hand is Caitlin RJ 1991 with 47,225 points and 556 quizzes played. That's a lot of quizzes if you ask me. I would honestly not be able to play this many. And now for the Hall of Fame. In first place we have Grateful Buster with 52,299 reputation points. Next we have our featured feed. With 700 plus likes, we have some amazing art created by Zeroth. It is a traditional drawing of Acnologia in his human and dragon form, which is simply breathtaking. The vibrant colours really stand out, and I can assure you that you will love what is being presented. Not just that, but there is also a lot more impressive art featured, such as Rain's Kagura Mikazuchi art that had so much detail put into it, I cannot believe how amazing the art is. It too, on the other hand, had around 700 plus likes, so I really suggest for you to check it out. Lately, we have also had a lot more art posts featured than other blogs or other types of posts. However, I'm sure that soon we'll be presented with different blogs to satisfy us all. Moving on, I will quickly go over the official challenge, which was released on the 26th of May and ended on the 10th of June. It was called the Do-Over Challenge, in which people would have to write about how they would end Fairy Tale. Although only 9 entries were submitted, they were all very interesting to read, and I certainly enjoyed all of them. But of course, in the end, there could only be one winner, and that was Liz, with a fantastic recreation of Fairy Tale's ending, which definitely appealed to the eye. Now that we have the official challenge out of the way, I will announce the groups that are currently recruiting members. For our first group, we have Editing Elite. These guys are always on the lookout for any new editors which make eye-catching edits, so why not give it a go and apply? You never know what happens. They could always take you in as a trainee and then you could advance your way up. It's always fun to give it a go, either way. As for another group which is recruiting, we have the Sacred Knights. They are looking for bloggers, artists, and editors, so if you feel up for the job, go and apply. Unfortunately, the recruitments are ending on the 18th of June, so there isn't much time left. Joining a group can definitely be so much fun. Even if there aren't that many groups recruiting, you can still be on the lookout, right? Remember, patience is a virtue. Anyway, stay tuned for more. This has been Knightwalker reporting for Slay FM. You're our Slayers. We're your voice. This is Slay FM.
Thanks for that report, Knightwalker. Now let's take a short intermission. We'll be playing on our station Fairy Tale's opening theme, Snow Fairy.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the Slay FM, and today, sorry we couldn't get to you in an interview, but instead, we have a game show. Today we have a very special guest, Sally. Say hi.
Hi!
And today we will be doing a game of Guess Who Said the Quote. I have 10 quotes saved on my phone with the person and FT who said it, and I will read them off to Sally. She will have 10 seconds to guess who said it, and then we'll just go from there. Okay, are you ready, Sally?
Yeah, ready.
Okay, let's go to the first quote. If you are looking back all the time, you'll never get ahead.
Lucy Harfilia?
Wrong.
Okay, I knew that, okay?
Grey Fullbuster said it.
Oh, bananas.
So, let's go on to the next one. Remember that everyone you meet is afraid of something, loves something, and has lost something.
Urza.
Wrong. Lucy Heartphilia.
Oh, for God's sake.
So, good try, I guess. Now on to the next one. When people realize how lonely it is being on their own, they will become kind.
Lucy Heartphilia.
Wrong. Mira Jane.
No! I suck at this.
Maybe. So, next one. You don't die for your friends, you live for them.
Wendy.
Wrong. Again. Urza Scarlet.
Damn it.
This one's a little bit more longer. Advance like the wind, youngsters. Your fiery blood, sweat, and tears are as beautiful as sunshine. Fear not, young ones. Move forward, and that shall become your path.
Lucy.
Wrong. Mavis Vermilion.
Oh, no. I'm obviously not a fairy tale fan or something.
If that monster is your darkness, then I have a reason to fight it, no?
Urza.
Wrong. You're.
Who?
You're Grey's mentor before she died.
Oh. I knew that. Yeah, I knew that.
Totally.
Yes, I actually knew that, okay? I just, forgot who it was.
Abandoning a friend is unthinkable.
Oh, God. Natsu?
Wrong. Wendy.
I suck.
We have 3 more left. You better get one right.
I'm not hoping for it.
Well, I want to become a man who treasures his friends.
Yuri?
No. Rogue. I feel so
knew
bad.
that.
I feel so bad. So on to the next one. I live for the ones I love. If you have love in your life, then you have to keep on living.
Lucy sounds like Lucy.
No, it's Juvia.
God damn it!
Okay, on to the last one. Moving on doesn't mean you forget about things. It just means you have to accept what's happened and continue living.
Wendy?
Urza. Okay, well.
You know what? That's my favourite score. 0 is my best score ever.
Is it the best test grade you've ever gotten?
Yeah, I actually love it. It gave me full of hope.
Great. So, thank you for accepting not to have an interview, and I hope you guys enjoy this game show, and thank you for Sally for even accepting to be on here.
Yes, queen!
Queen!
Yeah!
So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll get back to you soon. See ya!
Let's move to our next section with Kaydee, who will be showing y'all some cool and nifty things on her DIY segment of our podcast. I'll hand it over to you, Kaydee.
Hey everyone, welcome to the DIY part of 798.1 Slate FM. Kaydee here, and today I'll be showing you how to do a FT logo and paint version. Let's get started. So the first thing you're going to need is a pair of gloves, and the second thing is a folded piece of thick paper. So the third thing you need for this is a piece of notebook paper. You can cut it in half or just do whatever you want with it. The next things you will want for this is a medium-sized string, a fairy tale guild template. You can just trace it and cut it out, and a pair of scissors. And the final thing you need is 2 watercolors that will contrast from one another. The colors that I personally chose are a yellow and a red. Your first step you want to do is to simply squeeze your first color onto the notebook paper. The next step is to take your string and just mix the yellow paint all over the string. Now what you want to do after you cover your string with paint is to take your folded piece of paper and lay it out completely flat. Now just very simply lay the string down carefully on the paper. Now fold your paper up and press your hand down as hard as you can. Now just carefully and slowly pull the string out. Please realize that the key words in this are carefully and slowly. This is how it should sort of look like when you're done with that step. Then just lay down your fairy tale mark template. Now move your folded paper aside and get your notebook paper out. Move anything aside that is currently in the way. And now just squeeze out your red paint. Now you just want to dip your finger in the paint and spread it around the template. Pull the template off when you're done with this step. Then you just need to take your scissors and cut down the bend part of the paper. And voila, this is how it should look like when it's done. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye-bye.
Alright, well that's all we have for you guys this week. Stay tuned for more content. This has been Dusky.
And Hime.
Reporting live for 798.1 Slay FM.